An Albanian murderer who obtained British citizenship using forged documents and was subsequently deported has returned to England. In 1996, Ephraim Sinani carried out a vigilante killing in the context of a blood feud. It is unclear how he managed to evade justice. In 2000, the Albanian entered the United Kingdom by boat and claimed to be a refugee from Kosovo. After moving there, the man adopted the surname Pulic and obtained documents for himself and his family members. Until 2010, the migrant received benefits and managed to become a British citizen. But he was later identified and extradited to his home country. He spent about 7 years behind bars in Albania. He has now been able to return to England and resume living with his children and wife. Schools in Sheffield, UK, have introduced empathy lessons in which white elementary school students are taught to feel guilty about their privileges and skin color. According to the teaching materials, only those who possess cultural power can be considered racists. The goal of the program is to combat inequality, upon which a society of oppressors is allegedly built. High school students are also expected to grasp the principles of power dynamics. Specifically, they are taught that while black people may harbor biases against white people, their beliefs do not constitute racism. Sheffield is located 10 kilometers from Rotherham, where Pakistani gang members raped 1 in 6 girls and also murdered white boys and men. Last April, a teacher at a London school was fired and barred from working with children for saying that Britain is a Christian country. A queer migrant from India who was elected to the Scottish Parliament signed a petition calling for reparations to be paid to Palestine at the expense of British taxpayers. The document, prepared by the organization Artworkers for Palestine Scotland, called on ministers to prepare a report on Scotland's historical and contemporary complicity in the colonization and occupation of Palestine. Q. Manavanan endorsed this request from the creative intelligentsia shortly before his election. According to the historical consensus, Scotland was no more involved in the British mandate in Palestine than the United Kingdom as a whole. However, some Scottish left-wing activists point out that Arthur Balfour, who drafted the 1917 Declaration expressing London's sympathy for Zionist aspirations, was born in Scotland. On May 9th, Manavanan was elected to Parliament on the Green Party ticket. Prior to his election, he had lived in Scotland for only 5 years. The Indian Ministry of External Affairs announced that Narendra Modi had agreed to simplify the visa application process for Indians traveling to the Netherlands, as well as to create new job opportunities for them. Last week, the Indian Prime Minister met with King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands and Prime Minister Rob Jetten. As a result of the discussions, the two countries entered into a strategic partnership through 2030. Amsterdam and New Delhi plan to strengthen ties in trade, rare earth metals, the environment, higher education, and a range of other areas. Modi is nearing the end of his European tour, during which he has already met with Ursula von der Leyen, who proclaimed a new era in EU-India relations. In January, it emerged that 78% of social housing in the Netherlands is allocated to migrants, who receive apartments significantly faster than local young families.